Hey, welcome back. It's Lydia, the paper bug. I have been tagged in 15 fall questions by Robin over at Robin's Feathered Nest, and I thought I would come on and answer those 15 fall questions. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to finish embellishing my card that I'm working on and let y'all watch. So this is just a regular A2 size card. I went ahead and put my paper over it. I inked my edges and I stamped it with thankful for, and then the inside I don't have anything yet, but that's what I'm working on. And then I cut out, I fussy cut the leaves. Those were from a printable that I had, so right here's what they look like before. And then I took my gel pens, my glitter gel pens, and did the veins in the leaves, if you can see that. See if I can get a little bit of that sparkle going on. On this one right here, I just used the metallic gel pen. On the other two, of course, I used the glitter pen. And then I inked around the edges, of course. I just think inking around your edges adds a little bit of something extra that I like. I cut this out of my paper pad that I had got. I think that might have been a printable too. I'm not sure. This paper was gifted to me by Robin, and I cut that out. And then of course I had this gingham, or this check, whatever you want to call it. Cut it, inked around it, and I do need to finish inking around this cutout right here. So I'm going to ink around it. Whoop, sorry. Didn't mean to shake the camera. The first question that was in the 15 fall questions that Robin sent to me was my favorite Halloween movie. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have one. And if I had to pick one, I guess I would probably say it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Maybe. I don't know. That would be it. Apple or pumpkin pie. I eat apple pie year-round, so I would say pumpkin. I do love pumpkin pie in the fall. I eat pumpkin pie usually only in the fall, so that would be that. Number 3 was haunted house or Halloween party. I would say party, party, party. Let's party, girl. Number 4, store-bought or pumpkin patch pumpkin. I've always bought mine in the local Food City patch or Ingles patch. What's a pumpkin patch? No, I've never been to a pumpkin patch. I would like to go. We do have one here locally that has been here for over 20 years. And it gets a lot of business, a lot of advertisement. They also have a corn maze there, but I've never been. Then we've got number 5, my favorite fall scent. That probably, and I laughed when I heard Robin's. I thought it was really funny. But my favorite fall scent, in fact, I stock up on these every year, is this crisp fall leaves. I really love it. It smells divine. And then, of course, second to that one is the warm rustic woods. I picked these up at Walmart. But really, anything, Robin, that smells like a man. We had so much fun with these. These do smell good. Smell them. But I like this one as well. I haven't used it yet. In fact, I had misplaced it when I brought it home. But I found it. Anyway, any of those 3 would be my favorite fall scent. I like something that smells kind of like a leaves or wood burning. Not real strong. But then I want something that's got some musk and some sandalwood in there. So that would be my favorite fall scent. My favorite fall drink, that would have to be cinnamon apple cider. I do like me some apple cider in the fall. And just going to put some glue on the back of this. And I will try not to get my head in the camera, y'all. If I do, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, she needs to do something with that hair. But I'm just going to try and get that centered as best I can. And again, I'm not going to stress over it. I'm not a perfectionist. It is what it is. That's the way I see it. So we're going to get that about right there. I think that'll do it. And then we're going to take our other piece that we cut and inked around. And again, I didn't necessarily follow. This isn't a case card. I just kind of decided what it was that I wanted to do, and I went with it. But that's what I do. There are no hard and fast rules for me. Okay, we've got that on. I'm going to go ahead and put my sequins together, and I'm using these gemstones that I got from Dollar Tree. I use quite a few of these, and I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to cut off where these are attached together. Because I only want to pull one off. And I'm going to get my sequin. These are the ones I picked up at Tuesday morning the other day. And got to have my tweezers because I just am not real good at handling these sequins. Well, I'm going to pull it off first. If I can get a hold of it. Where'd it go? It's on my finger. Just going to put a little dot of glue there. I know these have sticky adhesive on them, but I really don't trust it. So I'm going to get a hold of this, maybe. Get it unstuck from my finger. Maybe. Well, alright, here we go. I usually don't have this much trouble, but like Robin says, if you're doing a video, it'll happen. So I want to make sure I get that centered and press it down. I'm going to lay it over there and let it be drying, but that's how I made these other three. I'm going to put that to the side. We'll put our markers to the side. I have this paintbrush laying here to let y'all know that when I stamp this, I do have a stamp that makes those little dots, but I wasn't going through the trouble, so what I did was I used my VersaFine Clair. I just dipped it in there and I did the three little dots there, and then this is going to be my inside piece, and I did the same thing there. It works for me. And I have this piece of foam laying here because there is a huge glare on my little work mat, and you can see already that I got glue on it. I get ink and I get glue, I get everything on it. Sorry about that. All this is a piece of cardstock that I ran through the laminator, and I use this as my worksheet to try and keep from getting ink and stuff on my mat, although I'm sure I could clean it up with some stamp cleaner. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this piece on. I just use this foam stuff that I buy at Dollar Tree. It's found in the automotive hardware section. It's called foam mounting tape. I've not had any trouble with it coming loose. Or you can get this over in like the school supplies. It's the Jot. But that's what I use. So we're going to go ahead and go flow with this. Next question was Halloween or Thanksgiving. Gotta be Thanksgiving all the way. My favorite pumpkin-based food, that would be pumpkin bars with extra cream cheese frosting. And probably to tie with that would be pumpkin roll. I really like pumpkin roll also with the cream cheese filling. My next question is corn maze or hayride. Well, I've never been to a corn maze, but I have been on a hayride. So I'm going to say hayride, and that's just because I've never been to a corn maze. So next I have favorite Halloween candy. And y'all are probably going to boo me out of the room, but it is peanut butter kisses. Those are my favorite. I Don't ever see them except for in the fall, so, and right around Halloween. So that's going to be that and those mellow cream pumpkins. It's just a big orange blob of sugar. Those right there, I can eat them, and they will jack me up. But I like them. Next one, number 11, is my favorite fall memory. I guess my favorite fall memory does center around Halloween. One year, we were all carving pumpkins. Me, myself, and I. Me, my husband, my son, and my daughter. And what we would do is I would just spread a bunch of newspapers out on the kitchen floor, and we would get the pumpkins, and of course everybody had to have their own pumpkin, but we would get the pumpkins and we would get on that newspaper and we would do our pumpkins and carve them and scoop the inner stuff out. And one year, my husband, he thought he was going to be cute, and it was kind of funny. But Elijah, my son, had got his pumpkin, and he was struggling with carving and cutting out his eyes and all this other stuff. And my husband comes in, and he's got a cordless drill in his hand. And he doesn't say anything. He just sits down on the floor, and he gets his pumpkin, and he starts drilling this pumpkin. Well, my son is sitting over there, and he's got his hand down in this pumpkin trying to scoop the pumpkin's innards out. He's just watching his dad like, I can't believe him. I cannot believe he did that. It was so funny. Anyway, I think my son probably was maybe about 7 or 8, but that probably is my favorite fall memory. So you can carve pumpkins with the cordless drill, by the way, y'all. And it is a lot easier. Number 12, my favorite Thanksgiving food. I am with Robin on this one. It has got to be dressing. Not stuffing, but dressing. I can eat it hot. I can eat it cold. I can even make a sandwich with it. I love dressing. All right. Let's see if we can't put a few of our sequins on here. So we're going to start right here, I think. Get that one on there. And then I think to add a little bit of interest, I'm going to go up here with one. And I think I'm going to go back down here with one. And I'm going to go right here with one. Looks like a good spot. And I think I'm going to use this leaf on the front. And I think I'm just going to glue it down flat. That stem probably looks a little rough already because I nearly tore it off inking. I get into inking, y'all. And we're going to put that about right, I think right there. That looks like the place for it. And I'll hold that down a minute. I don't know how to put enough glue under there. Okay, so there's the front. We can put those over there. And we're going to open it up. And we're going to put our, straighten up my inside piece in. There's some glue. I also use the VersaFine Claire on the inside of this as well. And this is the first time I've used it. I ordered it. It's very crooked. It's in the color Acorn. and I really like it a lot. And I think I'm going to order me some more colors of that. I like the way that it's stamped. I got a good crisp, clear image on stamping, so I like it quite a bit. And I think we're going to put us a leaf there, and I like that one better there, and then the smaller one up in the corner. So, as far as I know, we're still recording. Question number 13 was sweater or scarf. Well, I'm going to say scarf because if I'm flashing, I can take that scarf off in public. I can't take that sweater off, y'all. Well, I could, but I think there's a law against that. So, anyway, scarf. Next question is wool socks or slippers? Most definitely slippers. I do not like wool socks at all. And I like slippers. By the way, Robin, I thought your slippers were really cool. I actually have on socks and tennis shoes right now, but I would have on a pair of slippers, but I just came in here and sat down and wanted to get this done. I know I'm late getting it up. And number 15 is a favorite fall tradition. Well, my children are now 26 and 21. Oh, I like the way those stand up. Let's roll them up a little bit before they all get stuck. Favorite fall tradition. Sorry, y'all. It used to be, like I said, my children are now 26 and 21. They are 5 years and 7 days apart. Their birthdays are 1 week apart. So it would have to be, it used to be the pumpkin carving before they grew up. Don't really have a favorite fall tradition now. So there's the 15 questions. And there's my card. So I finished that one. I did do another one last night. And this one says Happy Fall. These little things right here, I picked those up at Dollar Tree. They were in the fall section. Didn't know what I would do with them. So I used them on this card that says Happy Fall. And then I left the inside blank. I don't know that I'm going to put an embellishment in there. But I do plan on writing a note in it. So anyway, thanks for watching my video and my 15 fall questions, getting to know me a little bit better. If you like my video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.